All right, so today I hit a major milestone in the school that I'm going to for coding, for learning how to build web apps and mobile apps. And I wanted to show you, a little bit of background. The I'm in school I'm in a school called the Nashville Software School, and I'm going for a program called User Interface User Experience Design. And what that is, the short version of what that is the people who design applications before the people who actually program those applications build them. And so, part of the course is you have to learn the code too. And so there's not really a way around that. And the programming language that we're learning in this school is called React JavaScript specifically. And it's the same, it's the program that Facebook runs on. In fact, the programmers, the Facebook is behind this version of, Facebook created it. They created React. So anyway, I just wanted to run through this. I didn't want to make it too long, but I'm making this video for y'all to show you the app. So at the halfway point of this 6-month class, you have to build an app, individual. So each of us has to build an app using what we've learned so far, and that's kind of a testament that we're on track and we're progressing and everything. And so today, I had to, I had my instructor, look through the app and everything, and sign me off on it has everything it's supposed to have. And I wanted to make this video before I start getting into styling it and making it look like something that you'd actually see online. So I wanted you to see how plain it is right now. But anyway, actually I didn't even tell you what the app does. So I made this app because I started making these a list of milestones that I wanted to have for the kids. And about the same time I started, I was in South Carolina. I was missing a lot of what was going on with Madeline because of that whole, it was like 18 months I hadn't seen the kids in person. So anyway, I got the idea back then. I started creating milestones outside of just growth and stuff like that. So what this application does, first of all, I'm calling it Smilestones, and working title. But what it does is it lets parents create milestones for their kids, like as unique as they want it to be. And the kids can actually go in, pick a milestone from the list, and submit results for it. For example, like first double under on a jump rope, solving a Rubik's Cube. And I got a couple in here that I already created, so I have some data. But you see one in here like ride a bike, But they kind of fall into certain categories. There's a physical. It's either physical or cognitive, or coordination, or something creative. And they fall in one of those categories. And I don't have the categories pictured. But anyway, there's all kind of stuff in here, and I've had some pretty obscure ones for the kids. Like, I'm gonna have them learning multiple languages. So one of them was, one of them's count to 10 in multiple languages, count to 3 in multiple languages. And so I'm logging in as myself. When I go to my kids, I already got Madeline and Aiden in here, and I didn't want to use their real names because I got like birthdays in here and stuff like that. So I'm calling Aiden Pac-Man. And I'm calling Madeline Tomato. So anyway, if I look at Pac-Man's achievements, his milestone achievements, he said numbers 1 through 10 in Spanish, and these are real. So you learn how to ride a bike in last November. So anyway, I got some real ones in there. Go back and we look at Madeline. I think she counted to 3 in Japanese the last time I had the kids out here. Yeah. So there's hers. You know, recite in any second language the numbers 1 through 3. And you know, there's a couple of other milestones that the kids have signed off on, but I didn't want to make this too long. But that's basically what it is. I created a parents can have milestones in there too. I created this app, created all the data, and basically all the ways it interfaces. And it's supposed to look as plain as it is right now because I did all the hard stuff first, like all the JavaScript stuff, because I don't really like programming. And then over this next week, the end of this week, and then the rest of the next week, I'm going to be styling it and making it look like a real deal app. I got some milestones in there. Most of them I just kind of made up, but some of them are real. Like I put in here, you know, I first counted to 10 in the second language in 1994. You know, that was like freshman year, Spanish. But anyway, yeah, this is what my app is, and I built it for primarily for the parents that aren't the non-primary parents that aren't always around. And initially, I had in mind any second parent at all, and then I started thinking about, you know, the parents who are active duty still. I don't know if you guys know this, but like Army deploy their troops 18 months at a time. That's why their divorce rate is so high. But anyway, you know, Air Force is still getting sent 6 months, sometimes a year and stuff like that. But anyway, you know, when you got like small children, they're growing a lot and stuff like that. And I just think I haven't found anything out there like this outside of the growth trackers that you see. You know, you weigh the baby at, you know, 8 months, he weighs this and his head is this size and he's this long, and you know what I mean? Like the growth tracker stuff. But this other stuff, like there's nothing, obscure isn't the right word, but there's nothing that you can actually create your own stuff and see, you know. You can still, you know, I still want to have stuff in here like, you know, baby said his first word, or you know, or baby took his first step, or, you know, stuff like that. There's no age restrictions, but yeah, so that's just kind of my vision for what this app is going to be, and this is something that I wanted to build for a couple of years, and I'm going to be building this outside of the classroom too when I graduate in February. So yeah, this is what it looks like. This is the very first iteration, and man, it looks, whew, it's looking rough. That's it. Let me cut this off. And again, it's called Smilestones. That's the name of the app, Smilestones.